This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to Veterans Memorial Stadium. We are moments away from the second half kickoff here tonight. Big Rapids is leading 14-7. You are watching tonight's broadcast of high school football on 26 Sports and CCTV. Any area businesses interested in promoting your business, you can contact the My News 26 sales team at 231-577-1844 or email sales at mynews26.com to learn more. In a little bit, we'll give you a list of all of our sponsors that we have so far, but we sure can use more. Great high school football game tonight. First half went kind of two tails. Big Rapids kind of took things to Cadillac in the first quarter, scoring two touchdowns about a minute apart. The second one on a fumble return by Deion Jones. The first one on about a 4-yard run by Deion Jones. At the 6:02 mark, Big Rapids was up 14-0. Cadillac got things going in the second quarter on a 4-yard run by Keegan Brooks. And Emma Lloyd kicked the PAT. That made the score 14-7. Vikings had a couple of chances in Big Rapids territory towards the end of the first half and were not able to score. So that's where we're at, Bill.
All
As
right.
we get ready for the kickoff.
Yeah, we got Connor Venix, who will be kicking from the south end to the north. The wind has just completely went away, so it's dead calm. Venix approaches. Here's a high kick short, right around the 25. That one is fumbled a little bit and then fallen on by, was that Tip Baker?
Tip Baker on TJ Gates on the tackle on that. Tip was waiting for that big hop like he had earlier in the game, and unfortunately that one hopped forward, so about all he could do was just dive on it.
They seem to have a plan on the kickoff stand. They're kicking it a little bit short and off to the side.
Yeah.
And they did try one where they kicked it off the forward lineman right near 10 yards down. So they do not want the Vikings to get any big run backs. All right, the Vikings offense will go to work here in the second half. In motion is Benson, and we have Tip Baker quarterbacking, Dan, for the Vikings.
Yep. Tip Baker on the handoff right there, about a 4-yard gain. Not sure what that's about. See Brooks on the sideline right now.
I didn't see any injuries, and maybe coach is just trying to fire up the team, whatever it is. But in motion is Olson. There's a give up the middle to McDaniel. McDaniel keeps churning and is down at the 39. He's close to the first down.
A little bit short. I think he's tackled there by number 9, Aaron Repke, who also quarterbacks for the Cardinal.
Limping a little bit there is DJ Green Bay, number 74, the freshman. He'll limp off the field, and number 65, Dan, for Big Rapids. Who's that?
That would be one of the other twins. That's Thomas Lobert.
Okay, Thomas Lobert.
Called his brother Isaac a few times.
Baker will keep it and surge forward. He's got the first down.
Yeah, I think they've got it to him. And the Vikings kind of found a little bit of success early in the second quarter, running up the middle, Bill, and looks like that's where they're going to begin this quarter too.
Anything handoff in the backfield, Big Rapids was reading that, and they were in their face instantly.
Yeah, their outside linebackers have done a great job of pinching in, putting pressure on the Vikings, stopping anything wide.
Now Baker keeps. And he is down with maybe a yard gain there. Good coverage there.
Deion Jones with the tackle along with number 14, Adam Bowman.
Childress was in the area too, number 8. It's going to be
second and about 9.
Second and 9. Vikings looking to shake things up here with Tip Baker coming in the game. Still do not know if there's an injury to Brooks. Ryan Cox.
Fumble on
there's
that
a fumble.
Snap.
Looking for the ball. It might be Big
Rapids.
Rapids.
Gets it. Yep, that's number 14 on the recovery, Bill. Adam Bowman.
Bowman's hit a couple big hits, too, on defense. Yep. That's a huge turnover to start the second half. not what the Vikings wanted to draw up coming out of the locker room, starting off the half. So right at midfield, actually a little bit onto the Vikings 45, the Cardinals will take over. There's 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Cardinals have a 7-point lead. Dan Gustard along with Bill Dooley bringing you the action from Veterans Memorial Stadium. Sun is setting, and just a gorgeous look out over Lake Cadillac right now.
A little different formation right here, but a lot of motion again here.
There's a pitch back to Mason.
Oh, he's got some guys open too. Nice defensive play. Holy mackerel. Keegan Brooks. That was a stellar defensive play there.
Yeah, intended for Jacob Martinson.
Yeah, and he had another guy wide open in the middle of the field he didn't see. A little trickery here for Big Rapids to start the second half.
Martinson's he's got some height on him, number 11. He plays safety also. Who tipped that out?
That was Keegan Brooks.
Keegan Brooks.
Yep. Hey, we want to remind everybody that if you're watching tonight, tomorrow night's Frankfurt-Manton game will also be covered in broadcast.
The ball is stuffed in the backfield. Good defensive play by the Vikings to get.
That's Owen Klaus, number 60 on that tackle.
Nope. And I don't have. Okay, that was number 10. That was Connor Venix with the carry.
Yeah, tomorrow night's August 25th Frankfurt game at Manton will be broadcast 11 o'clock tomorrow night, August 25th. Our second camera crew gets in action tomorrow night.
Now out of the shotgun is Repke. He's got pressure there by Klaus, but he gets it off. Nice pickup there and knocked down at the 41-yard line. Who was that? Childress with the catch?
Number 9. That's Aaron Repke. Yep, 8.
Yep. Childress had the catch. Okay.
So fourth and about 5 or 6 here. We'll see what Big Rapids chooses to do. Vikings thinking they're punting. Have sent back. Who's that back there, Bill?
No, it's Benson.
Is that Cooper Benson?
Cooper Benson, number 2. And Venix, he's done a really nice job punting all day.
We got some motion right here by Big Rapids, I think.
Flags are still coming down, Dan.
Yeah.
That'll back them up to the 45-yard line. But talking about Connor.
While they're discussing this, Bill, how about I list off our sponsors that we have so far this year?
Yes, that'd be great.
We have Cadillac Casting, Cadillac Tire. We have Napa that has locations in Cadillac, Lake City, and Big Rapids. We got Lake City Materials. We got the Walkley Agency, Fox Motors of Cadillac.
Here comes the punt by Venix. It's going to hit at the 20 and roll just inside to the 18 where Deanne Jones will get that. Go ahead, Dan.
Our last 3 sponsors, Godfrey Chevrolet Buick, Pizza Plus here in Cadillac, and Doug Glass. And certainly any businesses out there in the area that are interested, we certainly would take you on. Appreciate it. Anybody interested in ordering DVDs? Here's the setup for that. They are available at cctv/cadillac.org or at mynews26.com. You can order a single game, or you could pre-order a box set of all Cadillac games. You could also get all 18 games that we are covering this year.
Tip Baker with the pitch back to Cooper Benson, I want to believe. Yes, that was Cooper Benson, and that one went nowhere.
Bill, we're also offering box sets of the Manton, McBain, Mesick, Pine River, and Lake City games. And just as a reminder, everybody, those DVD orders support the cost of the equipment. We added a second truck this year and all the equipment. It also helps with the students. Big help from the Wexford Misaki Career Tech Center and those students, CCTV and MyNews26. Students are in the truck. They're on the cameras. They're doing a great deal of work for us.
There's a keeper there by Tip Baker, and that one is shut down by the Cardinals defense.
And it looks like, Bill, games will first air Friday nights at 11 and then turn around and run again Saturday mornings at 11. And then replays Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday 4 p.m. also. So,
But if you're in doubt, check the website, mynews26.com, and that'll have a schedule in there, Dan, because it'll be a little different at the beginning of the season with these Thursday games.
Yeah, with the Thursday night games. Long throw
Baker
right
looking
here.
down the field and just tipped out of the reach of, who was that? Giddens.
Yep.
Andrew Giddens, number 12, almost
Number
came
12,
out with
yep.
that.
Nope. That's a nice throw right there. Is that Tip Baker still in?
Yep, Baker's still in. I think that was 11, Yeager, on the coverage, and he's got about the same height as Giddens.
Yep. You see Keegan Brooks running into play here now, so he jumped into the backfield for this. Oh, it's 4th down, that's why.
Yep, Benson will be back to punt. And see, number 16, I believe, for Big Rapids, that's Jace Gray. Oh, almost blocked, and he almost ran into the punter. That one will go out at the 50-yard line.
That's number 20 that almost got a piece of that one, Nathan Smith. It's a junior.
Good pressure by Nathan Smith. And Cardinals, with 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter, will take over. And it's been after the Vikings scored their lone touchdown, it's been pretty much back and forth.
Yep. Nobody's really seized control of anything here.
There has been a little bit of passing attempted by both teams. Now we'll see if Repke's back under center for the Cardinals. Right up the middle.
Nope. Quarterback kept that one.
And still on his feet. He crossed the 50. Got maybe 4 yards on that.
3-4 yards on that. I think that was brought down by number 11 in there, Jared McDaniel for the Vikings.
Vikings cheerleaders trying to get the crowd going. We got a nice crowd here tonight. 49-yard line, the ball is sitting right now of the Vikings. Cardinals with a 2nd down and 6. Repke's got trips to the right.
Hands it off.
He keeps
it again, yep.
And the Vikings shut her down for no gain.
Nice job right there by number 50 in the middle of that. Mario Cerna. Sam Platt also in on that. Brings up a 3rd and 4 with 5:55 to go in the third quarter. 3rd down and 5.
The Vikings have, I think, 3 non-conference games. They'll play Manistee, St. John's, and Big Rapids. And so it's a tough non-conference schedule for them. Big Rapids they showed up tonight.
High snap.
High snap, drops, picked it up, and Repke goes down for a big sack. Who's got the
58 on that?
Sam Platt.
Sam Platt, yep. I tell you what, Big Rapids escaped right there. That easily could have gone another 10 or 15 yards past him, bounced any which way. The Vikings could have got it.
Good hands by Repke, though, to hang on to it.
So back for the Vikings, number 2, Cooper Benson, number 48, Tip Baker, and doing the punting is Connor Venix for Big Rapids.
Snap is a good one. There's a short punt off to the side, and that's going to go out of bounds at the 43, 42 and a half. So a good field position for the Vikings. With 4:48 to go here in the third quarter, the Big Rapids Cardinals hold a 14-7 lead over the Vikings. And Dan, we want to give our crew here a shout out.
Okay, Bill.
Okay, we have our director tonight is Wyatt Van Dynen. Our replay graphics coordinator is Eric Wotilla. Camera number 1, Morris Langworthy Jr. Camera 2 is Jacob Fulis, and camera number 3 is Jacob Owens. Great job, guys, and boy, just nice to have 26 Sports bringing you all these camera angles and replay, and pretty exciting. Keeping it is Tip Baker. Baker carrying 3 players all the way down to the 41. Great run by Baker.
Yeager on the tackle right there.
That was a fake up the middle to Benson, and then a keep by Baker. Well-designed play. Keeping it is Baker. There's a lot of white jerseys there, and this time they're going to get him for a loss. Number 3 is Yeager along with number 54. That is Isaac Lobart.
That'll bring up a second down and about 12 on the play now. Vikings close to their bench here on the hash mark. Picking up the play.
Defensively, the Cardinals have been very sound tonight. Only a few big runs for the Vikings. Baker keeps it again off the right side. Baker's got some room down there, and he plows to the 30 as he tried to run right over Martinson.
Yeah, yep. Jacob Martinson came up for the tackle, but Tip Baker delivered it.
Another first down. Vikings might see something there, Dan. They're running that fake off to the right.
Nice job right now by the O-line of the Vikings here, led by number 75, Jacob Kahani, number 55, centering Ryan Cox, number 58, Sam Platt, number 64, Andrew Peters in there, number 60, Owen Klaus, doing a nice job on this drive. Also, Seth Olson, number 44 here.
In motion is Benson. Keeping it again is Tip Baker. Baker up the middle. He's got a little bit of daylight, maybe 2-3 yards.
Yep. That's a good play on first down, Bill, inside the 30-yard line. You get about maybe 4. You know, you're looking at 4 down territory.
Yep, it makes it a manageable second down and 6. Boy, the players got to love this cool weather, Dan.
Yep.
All right, the Vikings are on the 25-yard line of Big Rapids. Baker. This time he hands off up the middle. The Vikings had a little bit of room and then brought down. I'm trying to see who the ball carrier was. Was that?
That was Cooper Benson.
Or McDaniel, actually.
Was it Gavin?
Yeah.
Brought down by number 7 there. Javen Holmes Powell and number 2. Yeah, or number 3, excuse me. 3 is Dylan Yeager. Brings up third and about 3, maybe 4 yards for Cadillac.
2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Cardinals have been holding on to this 7-point lead for quite a while now.
Vikings have done a nice job here since picking up that punt.
There's a keeper by Baker. He's got some space up the middle, and he'll go into the end zone untouched.
You might want to get a replay of that one. Nice job right there by the Vikings. Chance to tie this game up here in a moment. Do we get a replay?
That's a great job by the offensive line. That was a gaping hole. Jacob Kahani.
Here comes that replay, Bill.
Here we go. We'll see the offensive line here with some blocks. Good job there. And not too much contact for Tip Baker, but he had a lot of yardage on this drive, didn't he, Dan?
Yep. Finished that off with a 24-yard run.
Kick is up and good by Emma Lloyd.
Emma Lloyd. The snap held by Keegan Brooks, and we are tied at 14 with 1:57 to go in the third quarter, Bill.
The Vikings have tied it up, and we've got a ball game here. All right, we want to mention our sponsors once again, because without them, we're not going to be bringing you football on 26 Sports and CCTV. We have the Cadillac Casting, Cadillac Tire, Napa with locations in Cadillac, Lake City, and Big Rapids, Lake City Materials, the Walkley Agency, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Godfrey Chevrolet Buick, Pizza Plus, and Doug Glass. Once again, thank you so much to our sponsors for helping 26 Sports and CCTV bring you this high school football action. We're also going to be doing girls volleyball this fall, so volleyball and football action coming at you. Well, the Vikings may have found something there.
You
Gus.
know, we were wondering with the switch at quarterback, and Tip Baker does run a little harder up the middle. He's got a few more pounds on him. He's a little stockier, and Vikings using their size might be the go-to idea here.
So the Cardinals are going to send back Nathan Smith, and I believe Deion Jones on the right. There's a kick right down the middle, taken by Smith, number 20. He's at the 30-yard line, makes a move up to the 35, and he'll drag some tacklers all the way to the 40. Good job by Nathan
number 50,
Smith.
Mario Cerna grabbed onto him and held on.
That's a good return, though, by Big Rapids. And they've got 1:49 to go here in the third quarter. Now it's a tie ball game. Crowd is into it right now.
All right, so here we go.
See if Repke is back there. It looks a shotgun formation for the Cardinals.
Got
in motion
Jones.
is Holmes Powell. Holmes Powell doesn't get it.
Right up the middle. Might have got a yard or two there, Bill.
Yeah.
I think that was number 58 right there with the initial tackle right there.
Sam Platt. So Repke on the keeper. Boy, that was a good fake. I totally was thinking that Holmes Powell had it. It is now 2nd down and 9 from the just over the 40-yard line of the Cardinals. They've got Connor Venix in the backfield. In motion is Holmes Powell. He'll get the pitch. Holmes Powell on the right side looking for some room.
Keegan
and
Brooks
a good
with a nice tackle right there. Yep, it looked like it had another 5 yards in it right there, Bill.
Yeah, they closed it down quickly.
It'll bring up 3rd and about 5 or 6.
That's a hard
under
tackle.
A minute.
Yeah, hard tackle by Brooks in the open field, so you got to give him a lot of credit on that tackle.
Under a minute to go here in the third quarter, and the score is tied 14-14. Big Rapids scored twice in the first quarter to take a 14-0 lead, and the Vikings scored here in the third quarter and also a touchdown in the second quarter.
All right, we have Repke up under center this time. In motion is Deion Jones. There's a movement.
Got a little motion right there.
Might have been offsides on Sam Platt, I think.
I think so. Yep, good call.
The Vikings are offside, so that'll put that ball up near the sticks.
That's going to be close now.
Oh, they're going to give them, are they? They're going to move it? Yes, they will.
Right at the midfield stripe. First down.
That was a five big steps.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. If you went from yard line to yard line, that's painted out there. I don't know, but I think Cadillac's going to question this here.
Yeah, Coach Mallory has got his headset off, and he's just – well, there was a little hesitation.
There was, yep.
And then when he moved it that last bit, I'm like, whoa, it looked like it was going to be short, like maybe 3/4 of a yard. But they're talking.
Well, let's see what we got here. They are going to move it back. Okay. They're going to call it 4th down now, or 3rd down, 3rd and 1. Good job of officiating right there. Whole crew got together and
Dan, in this situation with the chain gang, I mean, they're seeing also they kind of know where that ball should have been. So there's I'm sure there's communication between them and the referee. So good job getting that right. There's 10 seconds to go. It'll just time will click off here. So we will let you know that at the end of the third quarter, it is the Cadillac Vikings 14, the Big Rapids Cardinals 14. You are watching high school football action on 26 Sports and CCTV. We'll be back in just a moment for fourth quarter action.